Welcome, guys. We're going to overview what we did this week. It will be a quick overview. I especially focused on the first time run section. It was a lot of work. I just finished it. I did not test it completely yet. So let's take a look what we got until now. So I'm gonna take the code. Let me see which one. This one. Okay. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Yep. Okay. So this is the file that will control your first time run. So I have some information I need. Then we have the beginning to. This is very simple. So this will be all the fields, like you see, the input fields, the data I need from the user. Then a Dropbox to make a selection of the faction. Then yeah, this is a complete thing, but I'm not going to go over every micromanage everything. So here we have the create function. So basically every time you click on the next button on the screen, it will do one of these functions depending on which page you're. So yeah, and for the rest it's not oh yeah, I did use something, so this need to be quickly low cap as O. Voila. Yeah, that's when you use the replace button. Sometimes you replace a little bit too much. Okay, so we're going inside Unity. Let me quickly click to see if no. Voila, we don't have any errors anymore. This is the file we were just looking, like you see. This is everything I need. So to give you an idea of how much work it is, so for every input I need to go to, for example, go and take this field and drop it over here. So to give you an idea, scroll. So that's a lot of work, and this is only inside this program. Then we need to do everything also inside here. So this is the last section I just did, so to give you an idea. So that is a lot of work, but at the moment we finished this file. Quickly going to save it. Voila, to be sure. And now we're going to run. So this will be the first element you will see inside the program when you run it. I'm going to open the app manager, so this is visible in this section. So is first time run? Yes, because the first time we run the program it will be in this setting. So I'm gonna hit the play button. Gonna take a while. Yeah, sometimes it goes quickly, sometimes it needs some time. Okay, I'm going to also maybe make it some bigger, because we don't have the need of that. This is the only panel we need to take a look at. So I built this screen is built like if you don't enter any data, it will just stay and not will go further. You see, not all fields are filled in. Then when you enter an amount, for example, let me take everything the same, 25,000. gold. We're not going to buy anything, so it's just to let you know how which fields are very important. So these are three fields are important. This clan name is, like I say in the previous video, I got a request to maybe build the app also for clan leaders or clan owners. So this field is not really important, so you can skip this. So if you don't enter anything, it will go further. So I'm gonna fill it in. So voila. Then my name, and then my faction. I'm a US player, so then I click next. Voila. So then you see it's setting the amounts, it's setting the clan name, and it's setting your in-game name. Voila, that is the first. And then we're going to set, I see one mistake. I'm quickly going to manually do it. It's the first time run that is running. So there's this guy, then completely at the bottom. For some reason he forgot this. Okay, voila, we have it back. So I put the flags on it, so then you know which faction it belongs to. And then here I got a question saying like how many classes characters you got or you own. So in this case it is the infantry. I build it up on the ranking, so you go from rank 0 private until 22 general of the army. Same for everything. So we're going to just quickly not select everything, just take a few. Just take here, take one of these, take one of these. Doesn't matter really. Here, take a general maybe. Give them a general. Voila. Now we have the infantry. Now we're gonna set a para. We're just gonna leave it rank 0. We're gonna do the same for the recon. It's just a quick overview what we're doing. So this is you setting your elements you got in the game, and then we work further on based on this values you entered in here. So with the pilot, pilot 1, pilot 1, pilot 1, pilot. Okay, this I tested. This normally should be working. This I did today. Okay, so now let me say one guard, just not to take everything the same. So take one motorized, one, voila, do it like this. Then this guy will have that field was not filled in, that field is not filled in, that field quickly, oh here one. So paratrooper got a problem, it seems that it's not that the text is too long, basically that's why it's not showing anything. And give him a medium fighter, a recon fighter, and a heavy fighter. Okay, let me see. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Oh no, we did the para. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, so now the first run is done. You entered all the value. So we're going to go to the faction to see if everything is done what we asked for. So we're gonna click on the US side. We have 7 characters, 2 infantry, Voila, yeah, that could be right. We have one guard, one motorized infantry, and a recon, and a heavy fighter. That is what we got on the US side. This is not working yet, eh? This is already working. Then we're gonna close the US faction. We're gonna check the Germans. We got 6 characters. The recon is not created for some reason. Okay, that's good. So there's a problem on the recon, it seems, on the German side. Then we have the guards. Yeah, voila, that seems to be okay. Then on Soviet side, yeah, you see, it's weird, because the code is the same for all 3 factions. Simple. So here it create the recon, or did I really did not press it? I go check it again. So basically the first time run is working until now. I'm gonna quickly go over it again, play again, but now just go, hold on, voila, just go, just to see if I really entered it or not entered it. Just give it some amount, doesn't matter. That I'm not gonna fill in, then you see it, Angske underscore BE, that's my game name. Voila, it goes further. Just take simple one. We're gonna take one of each, one, so that we really see that it doesn't matter if I'm going to take higher level ranks. It's just to see why. Oh, did I make a mistake and not enter a value inside the German recon? I had the same issue yesterday on the US faction, so yeah, sometimes a wrong thing in your code can lead to different things. Maybe I spelled the name wrong or something. Light armor. So, okay, we have a guard, mechanized, and a light armor. So that is what we need on all the factions. We go on the factions, take the Germans for yeah. Okay. I know what I did. So on the previous screens, the moment, it doesn't matter because we build it up on the ranking system. So the moment you select on for example recon para or whatever, rank 18 and above, it will automatically create the general. So that I did, it seems, and but here is a problem. We didn't select tank destroyers. We selected light armor. Okay, that's good. Check this guy. Yeah, so the tank destroyers, hold on, this I'm gonna close because that I don't need. This guy I need. So the tank destroyers, what is with the tank destroyers? Let me quickly go. Light armor. The light armor, why is he going to this guy? Then it is inside here. So then, now I need to go to verify. So that will be searching in the long list. US para, recon. Okay. Oh no, that's still, hold on, that's not, I'm still looking in the, okay, this guys I need. This is the guys I need, hold on a second. So the light armor going? Pathfinder. Whoop. That is completely not correct, eh? Hold on a second. AT panel, yeah? Oh, damn it. German. So this will be, but he does the same on all factions. So that is something that is weird. Hold on. Light armor. That's the guy. And he's going to the Pathfinder. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'm gonna beep. So I basically, oh, not that small like that. I basically did something in the naming. Why he goes to Pathfinder? That's what I mean. It's a very time-consuming guards, motorized guards, correct? Infantry, motorized infantry, mechanized infantry. Recon, motor recon, mechanized recon, paratrooper, pathfinder. So these two seems to be wrong in all factions. Okay, then we're going to, oh, this is, it doesn't remember what I did, so I need to scroll down. So I'm looking in the AT panel. It's the first panel, so that's the US. So the Pathfinder on what is this? So the Pathfinder is correct, or what? No, that is light armor. That's gonna be light armor. Medium destroyer. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. That went wrong. So we're gonna quickly modify that. It goes wrong from here. From here it goes wrong. Then take that guy again. So now I need to be very careful what I'm doing. Okay. So it goes wrong. Pathfinder is that guy. So that should be US Pathfinder. Then hold on, quickly verify. Yeah, okay. Quickly going to verify that. Normally you need to name everything, but when I'm working, I'm always working, and then you sometimes forget it to name your things. Or sometimes you give it a stupid name, like test, and then you forgot to reset it to a proper name or to a meaningful name. Let me see, US para we need at the moment, so we have the Pathfinder para. That is that guy. And then, which one is this? Heavy armor. Hold on, Oh no, I need to have this guy. Light armor. Okay, close this, close this. Medium, heavy. Oh no, okay. Light, medium destroyers, heavy. Okay, that's good. Back. So yeah, quickly need to fix that on all the elements. Set it back. Okay, yeah. Inf we don't need. Put that away. It's only misleading if we got too many things open, so we need to go back to our assault teams. That is on this. Okay. So here we did it wrong. Light armor will be that guy. Medium armor will be that guy. Then medium destroyers is that guy. And me heavy armor is that guy. Now we're gonna see if this is correct. Yeah, that is correct. Okay. US pad recon F, that should be pointed. Is that correct? Okay, so the fighting, so it's only really in the tanking that we have a issue. Okay, so I'm gonna go over it. It doesn't matter, but now I need to find it here again. Recon was okay, I assume. Motorized, no, it's what? Mechanized. Pathfinder. So it's 11 from 11. Okay. Those two we're gonna do first. German Pathfinder. The German Pathfinder is that guy. Then the German paratroopers is that guy. Then 13. Yeah, I want to be sure, huh? So okay. 11, 12 we need to be changed, and then 13, 14, 15. Okay. That will be the same on the other faction also, but we only need to do this guy quick and then do the Soviet. So there he is. Light armor goes over there. Medium armor goes over there. Then medium destroyer goes over there, and then we have the heavy fighters, the heavy armor, sorry, that goes over there. Okay, then close this panel. Yeah, yeah, okay, doesn't matter. Quickly close this. So it was, nope, 11 and 12. Yeah, 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So, ping. Go back down. Then we go take the Soviet Pathfinder. Soviet Path is over there. Then the Soviet Para. That will be this guy. Then we open this, close that. That will be the light armor. Medium armor. Medium medium destroyer, and then we have the heavy armor. That will be that guy. Okay, I'm gonna save it, then we're gonna run it again just to see if it's fixed at the moment. Yeah, I'm not just gonna do a quick one now. Tab is not working. 15. It doesn't matter. Jeff game. Okay, next, I'll just give him one that we have some characters. Next. We had the problem on a Pathfinder, a light armor, a Pathfinder, a light armor, the Pathfinder and the light armor. Next, factions. Check it out. We have one light armor and we have Pathfinders. Okay, good. Now we're gonna do it one more time. Voila, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, give him just one guy. Like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna build in something like if you have rank 0, can you have assault teams? No, I'm not gonna do that for the moment. I think we're all wise enough to know what we got in game and then... Okay, so we're going to give him one of each. That is to see if all fields are working. Eh? And basically I only need to do it on one because everything will it's the same code, but we're going to be sure, so everything needs to be exactly the same. Yeah, I can stream also when I'm coding, but for some of you it is interesting to see the coding behind it, but for others it's a very boring session. Some find this also boring, but I'm just showing the progress every few days, or when I finish a section or almost finish a section, I quickly give an overview of it. And okay, everything is filled in, so this is just factions. Check it out. We have one of each. We have one of each, one character, and then blum 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 boom, we have one of each. So basically, without some beauty failures, let me say, it's doing what it needs to be done. So now we can start on like this one is working. We can show the US, we can click on it, modify it, we can show the Germans do the same, and so the Soviet guys do the same. For this, yeah, okay, what do we have? Oh, we don't have enough money, so we cannot buy anything. No, we cannot buy anything. Let me see quickly. No, this I don't want. I want that guy. That is 2000, so we cannot buy that. If I'm, oh yeah, the gold I didn't do. The credit I fixed, so like now, for example, if you're going to say like, Jeff K, US faction, I'm gonna buy even a simple private guy. That will be, okay, that you can buy with gold, but with credits, like you don't have enough credits. You cannot buy that guy. If you're going to run buy, it just disappear, and if you're going to check on the US faction, there's only one guy. Why? You don't have the money. Simple. So I build in a prevention that you cannot start buying, otherwise there will be no use, because this will be included in when we going, for example, say like on, 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 on this section. So that will be like you see, we now finished the first run, so that is the first step. Then I did the factions, then I did the characters, then I did the assault teams, and now I'm going to do the war. I'm brainstorming. Oh yeah, first I need to do the deployment system that will be between those two. I still not really out of it yet. I can maybe do it on like normally when we do show US, then you get your listing of characters that get the proper command points. Then you click on the character and you see all the faction, all the owned assault teams of that faction, and then I had it built like there was a check mark here, and then when you click the check mark, this one, the check mark disappears and it comes into the deployment list, and then it shows the deployment of the assault team. But I had an issue with the check marks, so I was thinking, maybe, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on that way, but I was thinking like show US, click on the guy, click on the assault team, then on this you have the modify panel of that assault team where you can level them up, upgrade them, and then maybe I can put a check mark here. Then I don't have the interference with the list, but I go see because I can create a group, a selection group, but then you can only select one, and that is not the meaning. Or I can maybe do like deploy all, but that is normally when you know the flow of the game. You buy your assault team, then you go on the HQ tab in the generals part of the game, and then you select which assault teams you want to have for deploying. It's not that the moment you select them they are deployed. The deployment is on the map when you say like click on the unit, deploy, or when you click on the buttons above and say deploy all. So we really need to stay in the same direction like the game, minus, because it's not the intention to build heroes and generals. It's the intention to build an application where we can do simulations and then and have a graphic of cost. So hold on, I'm gonna close it. So here on the war, like for example, we are now let me see, we are now 11 May. So I'm playing, I have a free day, I'm doing like a lot of playing. I earned like 10,000 credits, I earned like 1,000 war funds. Then here I want to be able, for those that maybe do micromanaging, and like you have guys that are really do micromanaging, like everything I do I want to be able to fill that in. It needs to be 100. Normally you need to read the data from the game, then you have a micromanaged system, but there is no access to the game. We don't need access to the game. It's a complete standalone thing. It doesn't have anything to do with the game except that it's for the game, for the players of Heroes and Generals that want to know what they spend, what they put in the game, how many war funds they lose, they win, some even using gold, so then it's real money, and then it's very important to know what you're doing. So that is basically the thing of the program, and this will start here on this thing. The other things are the base elements. We have a factions, at the moment 3 factions, maybe in the future they put in new factions, you never know. We have characters, also German, Soviet, and we have assault teams. Yeah, so, and now you see we entered assault teams. When you check on the factions, we have assault teams, but we don't have any high leveled characters. So maybe I'm going to do something quickly different. Then I need to quickly go on that guy, the app manager. Take this guy. No, 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 no. You see? Nice, huh? Yep. Now I got like, I never typed it in, but for me it's okay. So now we can go back. Yeah, I played a lot and I earned a lot of credits. I had a good day. Okay, just call him a name, JFK. JFK. I just want to have that. Oh no, take maybe just a general. It's maybe better directly take a general. Buy with credits. Show the US, and now we have JFK. JFK is from the US side. You see, that is the workflow at the moment. And then, this is what I'm saying. I can. So normally when I do this, click up, check it, goes in the deploy list. There he is. When I now do the same, yeah, I don't understand it, but when I do the same and I say like, put this guy also in it, you see, he doesn't do it. For some reason he doesn't do it. He is complaining that the same. So basically what he is doing, he's still referring to this guy, because here when I open the log file, this is telling me we have already the same information inside the yeah, I think I know why. Okay, but yeah, normally it had need to be working, but for some reason, yeah, okay, the problem is I'm using the same. Yeah, that is the problem. Now I know it. This guy, AT manager, quickly take it. Show show AT&T. Close that guy for a second. So this is it. Is deployed as on, void active. This guy. Yeah, that is the problem. That is the problem. I need to change that. I need to find another way, because here I think it's completely above. No, it's on the factions. It's on the factions. Hold on, it's on the faction. faction. So it's on the faction, so it's at the bottom normally. So this is the base. This is the base faction script where I put everything I need. This guy. That's it. I want to have an integer and an assault team. So this section I need to modify in a manner, or I need to find a solution that it accepts double entries. I go Google that to see how the dictionaries in C# are able maybe to accept double entries, because that's mainly the problem that it's doing now, because it's saying like, hey, I already got you inside my list. That's why the check mark is staying. The only thing that is correct is, like, for the assault team, you don't have two unique names. You cannot have, in my system, not in the game. In the game, it's possible you can have like 23 US 1 guards. So here you don't have that. Yeah, that is the issue. So voila, we found it. That is always why we need to debug or test a lot of things, and it's but basically if I can fix that, then then it is a quick interference, because it's only need to be in the deploy list, and then showing what we got deployed, and then all the calculations need to be done when you deploy. So that is basically on that hold on, here on this guy. So here you see like the career update, and then because I build it, and I always need to go check it again in the game if everything is 100% correct with the prices. When do they give the price? And then also the reinforcement. You can let it your assault team die, and then when you reinforce it, then you have the full amount you need to pay. But if they are like 20% of the units are destroyed, and you're going to reinforce the 20%, that's why inside here I need to make sure I pay attention on all those little elements, that is what we want to have here. And then based on what we've got here, it will show graphics. Or here we also going to see how we're going to do the graphic thing. Maybe I'm going to make some buttons that say like for example, that you can load out of a list of saved files that I'm going to work on every section by section until we finish it, so that the complete application is built. Then we can go and really testing everything. If everything is working like it must be, then we can start fine-tuning, modifying, and changing maybe, or adding elements or sections. But that is just a workflow at the moment, and like I'm saying, I'm working on the app for a few. It's not that I'm working 18 hours on the game on the application. I'm just working from, let me say, 8 o'clock until sometimes 11 o'clock during the week, and until sometimes 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning in the weekends. But yeah, I want to have the end of June. I want to have like that we can really start playing the game back, because since I'm working on this app, I didn't play much more. So my focus is only on the application at the moment. So I really need to play back the game, because otherwise I forget what I need to build. So, but yeah, we are going very good, to be honest. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, halfway. Yeah, this is profiles. This is basically data, what I want to do in there. So this here, clan name, and no, yeah, maybe a section of the clan, and like here deployed. But basically these are things I take over from the first versions I did, because this is really the final, yeah, the final version in the or in the meaning of projects. This is the first one. Hold on, I'm gonna save everything, then I'm going to open, and I think it is this guy. That we can close also. I think it is this guy. Hold on. Come. Oh yeah, voila. So this was the first, the ID. Let me say the ID. So this is the ID. I hope it's playing, because could be that I had modified some things. Let me see. It has a long, yeah, that's Unity. It's not a program. That's really Unity for some reason. Voila, blah 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 blah. Then main, heroes. You see, from here we come, until what we got now. So this is really, this will be the graph. So this is just the ID behind. It's not really worked out profile. You see, I got the element already created, and I just need to adapt that in the new version. Then settings, and then quit. Yeah, then it's quitting the application. But you see, here's nothing. You can buy gold, buy that, show US, show tester. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, voila. You see, tester creates, and then you see it's basically the same. So I worked on it, and then same for the layout. You see, this got more layout, like heroes and generals, manager, alpha version, and all those things. But that is basically in the end. Then I'm really going to bother with button icons, and I really want to have the coding behind it working. And I'm learning every day. Today I ordered me a new course. I follow courses through Udemy most of the time. So now I ordered a new course especially for C# to learn more. So yeah. Maybe in the end of the weekend, maybe Sunday, I go see. I'm gonna. No, don't save. We don't need anything to be saved. Voila. So yeah, maybe on Sunday I go see what progress I did on because now it's really now comes the difficult part, in my opinion, because now we need to make everybody satisfied. So now we need to yeah, think white, I think so, to see how we gonna build it. Especially with the loading, saving different or earlier save files, maybe a backup saving system automatically in it. So once you press save, that it automatically creates a double file or something, that you always have a backup of the previous things. And then the only thing, like now I have a save functions and load function in some of the files, but they are loading to the, hold on, let me quickly check on that. But normally now it cannot, let me see, PC, users, me, and then normally is it this guy, local low, yeah, voila, heroes and generals, that's from the game itself, yep, that's the game files from heroes and generals. And then you have the fourth infantry, that should be normally the application, yeah, yeah, you see, cost and prices data, fourth IE, yeah, I give it my own name, so and then you have the player info data. So here it's not that I'm just speaking out of my neck or something. No, I really, there's more behind it than what you see in the streamings I did. So I really have some saved things. So this will basically be, yeah, look, I never checked on this. What is this? Cloud blog is always good. There's nothing in it. Empty file. Yeah. But there was another one. Hold on. Was it in local? Let me quickly see. Yeah, in local. Test. Ah, yeah. I'm gonna open this guy. We'll take it with Cloudblock. Voila, yeah, voila. That was something I was also thinking of in making a XML file on the war section. So you can maybe, because XML is also nice, and you can like you can change things. If you say like, oh yeah, that is not correct, or maybe for the guys that have a long list, if you go like rename and rename and rename, if you have like a XML file, it's easier to say like US is, for example, it's going to be my German guy. You save this file. Once you come inside the application, you load this file in, or we make a template file that you can fill in by yourself or something. That is why XML would be handy. But that is, yeah, it's always it's how we going to integrate everything, you know. And it's what the user wants. Like in my clan, for example, when I spoke with the members, many of them are using like Excel files or open office files to keep track of what they are doing or what they are spending and earning in the game. So yeah, but that is what will be coming now, and so now I need to brainstorm about it, how I'm going to solve all those things. Is there another one here? No, but not. So I would say thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you have ideas, or if you have other things, let me know. or you can find me in the TeamSpeak, in the US TeamSpeak server in the 4th Infantry Division. Hold on, I'm gonna whoop, this one. So yeah, everything is muted, so that's me. For some reason, I don't know, they did something on the TeamSpeak server, but and if I'm going to go manage bookmarks, yeah, give it my own, so you can basically go on this battlecom.fortinfantry.com and then you find, you click on that, you type 4, then you automatically come to our clan. Voila, thanks for watching, and I see you next time. Ciao.